this tournament, so it is interesting to see what will pan out at the end of this one here. When they met in a Group B encounter in 2006, South Africa won an encounter by 9-0 against Lesotho. There were few scorers as in totality there. Talking about the likes of Poshia Mudisa, where then Upelo Nyandeni sitting on the bench. In fact, she's the only player surviving.
In terms of just having those two in front of them, making it allow to play, and also defensively, it makes it very well balanced to make sure that they can maybe launch attacks also from those two central midfielders that is Jane and Sebati.
Jane goes in wide to the far side of the field. Bane. Mogolola making a debut today for South Africa. Few of the Lesotho get the ball back near side of the field, calling for it now, looking for options. Here they come again now. It is Rabele. And Pelea is there next to her, but the ball is taken out of play by Mogolola. Let's blow a whistle to give a free kick against South Africa. Ditsaona Malora is the player who's been penalized for the challenge.
You can see, Brian, that
Pana, that is the goalkeeper for Lesotho, played for Bluebirds before arriving at Kick for Life, playing in a 7th cap for a national team of Lesotho today. In fact, today is the 8th overall because she came here having played.
But in those central areas, any mistakes can just allow Lesotho to go on goal.
Lesotho again going forward. It is Mogolola again playing towards the middle of the park. How much of the
moment you made that mistake, she was quick to recover.
In the first tournament in 2002, Lesotho played their first game on the 19th of April and then lost by 15-0 against Zimbabwe. Then they followed up and lost again. Malora. Bane. This team does not have, I mean, if you're talking about the likes of Poshia Mudisa, not part of the squad anymore. Lesotho way back in the days. Also, even though they were losing matches, I think they used to come out very strong. Football was never the... When you talk about Banyana and Lesotho.
Yeah, no, if you look at Lesotho, that is why some of the players, their best players, are playing in South Africa at the moment. And yeah, these two countries, neighboring countries, they've had friendly games, they've had some encounters. Here they are again at this Cosafa tournament. And it's, I think for Lesotho, it's all about trying to close that gap.
17 has the time already. We saw the fastest goal of this year's tournament being scored, by the way, in the first minute by Swaziland when they won by 3-0 earlier on today against Mauritius. The Highlanders really found it very tough to run the Luveve Tef. At the moment, it is the 10 of Banyana and Maradito of Lesotho. Yeah, good skills being shown by Rabele. Now there's a good improvisation as well through the middle of the park for Lesotho once again.
But so many times she comes central, maybe to allow the likes of Vilakazi to go on the overlap, because these days it's difficult as well, for white players to just stay on the line and expect to receive balls and put crosses. Crosses are coming normally most of the times from the fullbacks.
Now, whenever they do go forward, so Smeda, she's a goal poacher of note. They scored plenty goals for South Africa over the years. This time around, she's coming in here as more of a defensive player than an attacking player for them. Back whenever Notando Vilakazi breaks forward, she slots in a position to help in the left back position. But a primary position and a decision has always been attacking first before anything else happens for the South Africans.
And it's interesting to see how Lesotho would react to this.
But here comes Rabele coming forward here for Lesotho. Mogolola getting the ball back for South Africa. The only thing I think Lesotho...
Coach, you can see the training, you can see the athleticism that we see in the players, the goals that are being scored, quality goals, the goalkeeping as well. We mentioned that, look, some great goalkeeping that is coming. So all around, we are actually catching up.
And on the far side again towards Notando Vilakazi. Mogolola. Ramale came off a line to try and cut off the move and almost gifted another cheap goal. Sabati showing some skill and being applauded here by the fans that have come out here at the Lubbe Stadium.
For the overlapping. So far, I think it's a strategy, a tactic that has worked for Banyana.
Slightly overcooked towards a teammate and was looking to pick out Lebakeng on the far side of the field for Lesotho. Fulo Lebakeng has been playing a football since he started for LDF Ladies tournament. Here comes Lesotho now, near side of the field. Ball played in short here by Pelea.
Maybe a lot needs to happen on the side of Lesotho as much as they've held. No, they have.
Against the opponents. And just showing that they're not here just to make numbers.
Yeah, look, it's a Botswana. It is difficult for Banyana if they cannot score so many goals in the games to come.
So let's see a chance coming in here from the goalkeeper. And it's a good save from the South African keeper. And I tell you, Rabel has been exceptional today. You can see why she's part of this. Lesotho hosted the 2013 edition of the Cosafa tournament, but it was the under-20 edition. You know, it was played in Tiatiane as well as Maseru, as well in South Africa. Lesotho just made now. Kepa, the coach was talking about Kepa, saying Kepa is the one that can usually bring them something whenever they do go forward. So we can see how those changes are going to affect the game overall here today. Talking about Pelea, Tsebeng Pelea, because of an injury more than anything else. Former Kicks for Life player playing for LDF Ladies at the moment. She was on a 6th cap. On the replacement is another campaigner who's with Mbane. Sticks Andile Zameni playing the ball wide on the far side. Regular captain. When you're talking about players who are making debuts for their sides, I mean, Mogolola in a central defense, jersey number 7, making a debut today.
Offensive organization. We haven't seen any one-on-ones, you know, on the side of Banyana trying to get goals. That shows that defensively they've been solid, realized by South Africa, because the middle areas are difficult for them to come central. And South Africa would want that to come through the middle. But at the moment, it's not looking like that. It's an improved performance that we're seeing from Lesotho.
When you're playing scoring game in this year's tournament, yeah, the other ones that produced their goals are plenty.
Seen a lot of goals. That's why we are saying that, Brian, we have to give credit to the Lesotho coach. It's a team that used to concede, you know, kind of conceding a goal. Definitely, it shows that something good is happening on this side of Lesotho.
19 goals were scored yesterday in 3 matches.
Fairly.
So Ramalepe coming out of that one there as the injured player, but continues marching on, currently playing a football for Maindies FC. She's from Limpopo, former player for Kanata Ladies way back in it. Her favorite player is on the bench, Numpumelo Nyandeni. It's a player that she envies and a player that she respects massively. Mogolola. Finding Barney on the near side of the field. You need to protect us. The 28-year-old from Middelburg in Mpumalanga. So she'll be joining and the leap as well. Striking the ground after missing out on a great opportunity to put South Africa 2-0 up. Mogolola goes into Ramalepe. At the moment, looks like Lesotho is just waiting for the moment to get South Africa on a counter and get a mistake from the defenders or somebody and go on a counter attack. as they're building up slowly at the penalty area. You can see that she's still trying to run towards that line where the player who has the ball is already slightly ahead. You can never be offside coming from behind the ball.
It's a great goal. It didn't look as if it was coming from behind, but look at the pin. Vilakazi, fantastic play coming from here, going up and down that left flank, but as well on the right hand side. I think South Africa have done well in utilizing the wide areas thus far.
Stand warnings were to get one back. So see, we have another debutant on the field of play for South Africa with a change to Kailani. He's from Pretoria, 24 years of age. He's celebrating the 25th birthday later on this year, by the way. Playing for TUT in Pretoria, this young lady. So today, another debutant. So 3 debutants for South Africa. Few friends made. Oh yeah, there's also Kundai, former model.
Former Miss Harare.
I didn't say that. His skills been shown on the far side. And away this one goes. Again to Mogolola, restart play at the back for South Africa. Andile Dlamini. She's been on holiday today.
That ball could have just landed on a yellow shirt, and yeah, from that distance, could have run a goal. Talking about women representative at FIFA level, you know, you look at the FIFA Secretary General, she's a lady from the African continent, so you can see even administration.
Different levels, also coached the under-17 girls, also part of the under-20 and under-23 squads respectively in Lesotho. Goalkeeper coach will have a lot of to say, you're not going to come here and pick up that throw in our own backyard.
It's going to be difficult. You look at that Group A as well. I mean, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, very powerful. We saw Africa as well. The finalist has always been South Africa or Zimbabwe. But this time around, we might see a change on that order.
Namibia came very close before losing South Africa in the final of one edition of this tournament.